sin is what the spirit, Ruach HaKodesh, told me this. Sin is like your worst best friend.
Mm.
Because every time you're trying to get the blessing, here come your friend back on in. See, sin is designed to stand in the way of what the Father and you are supposed to be doing. It blocks the flow. It cuts off the flow of the river. You get no revelation with sin. You get no authority with sin. Sin comes on in and plays like a friend because it's dressed up as what you want or what you tempted by. Wherever your temptation, wherever your weakness is, that sin is going to be attracted or associated with that. So when we operate with sin, or we try to have sin in our life and try to operate and get right, it's there to remind you that you in error. It's there to slow you down, and then it's there to check you too. Because through our shortcomings, we're supposed to figure out how to get right.
Right.
Because when you fall short, you see that you fail. And then you say, dang, I did this a week ago. Eventually, you're going to catch on and say, man, how could I not fail? But see, sin is still the bait that makes you think that you can figure it out. Because it's going to dress you up a situation that you think you need, and then it's going to leave you with the result for you to still try to fix. So that's why we need to get under the umbrella of Yahweh and have faith and not see it.
Yes.
Because if you have the faith, then it's the force that gets you in the motion of lining up with your Father, with your Creator. But seeing, like, imagine you going like this, you running, and then here comes sin. Oh, a stumbling block. Oh, a roadblock. A distraction. So you was going at a good pace, going towards your destiny and your goal. But then here comes sin, the stumbling block, the distraction, a friend, a circumstance, a situation. Then you say, hey, I got this, or I don't, and let it stay there in your life. Or let it stop you from where you was going in your sight. So, if I have sin, or stumbling block, or hindrance, or distraction, I gotta figure out how to get rid of that distraction. How to get over this hump, and how to not act like it's not there.
Right.
Because what sin comes to do is to stay. That's why it's your worst best friend. Because we all done did it, but some of us ain't got loose from it.
Come on.
So what we want to do is have to focus on how to operate and leave sin behind.
Right.
So we got to get under the umbrella of Yahweh Shah. We got to receive salvation. We got to receive the angel of deliverance. So if you got sin in your life, you need to be delivered of your sin and your shortcoming. That means that you are not to get up and think you're going to operate for the Creator with your sin. Because your sin is supposed to be taken to Him as a sacrifice also.
Right.
Like you might say, dang, I've been doing this, but guess what? What you've been doing and what you've been allowing persist in your life, the Father been knew it before you agreed to it. So you probably felt like, dang, I did this, how I'm going to be His priest. I did this, how I'm going to be His prophet. That's what the enemy wants you to have.
Right.
That's what the enemy wants you to dwell on, because that's why he sent the sin towards you.
Yep.
He said, hold on, I see this person moving in the way, and I see Yahweh on the other side. Hold on. Hey, stumbling block. Hey, best friend, distraction. Because if you still got best friends from your childhood, and you in the truth, that means that that best friend is in the truth too.
Right. Come on.
Because if they not your best friend.
Come on.
Because a friend of the world is a friend, an enemy of Yahweh. That's what the words say. To be friends of this world will be an enemy of Yahweh. So if I go and submit myself to what this Babylon wants, then I'm telling Yahweh, I ain't worthy for your kingdom. If I allow my sin to subdue me and tell me every time I get ready to go, like I had a relationship with somebody before that where I feel short at, they thought it was going to be my doormat. Like, where I feel short at, they thought it was going to be my doormat. See, a doormat could be right there when you hit the door and fall out, and when you hit the door, keep it walking.
Come on.
So they thought that my seeing, my setback was going to be my doormat. Like I was going to barely make it to the door and fall out of exertion, or stop right there at the door and don't open it. Huh. Guess what? Greater is she that is with he than he that is in the world.
Yes.
Greater is the Ruach HaKodesh that's with David, then Hasatan, Lucifer, and the great hosts.
Yes.
Yeah. So don't let yourself have a stumbling block that always occurs in your face when it's time for you to walk in faith.
Yes.
Get your stumbling block, get your sin, get your transgression, your trespass, and offer it up as a worthy sacrifice, because he is willing and able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or imagine. And if you want to be delivered and you can't be delivered, you don't got the confidence and the urge, call out to Yahweh Shai and say, deliver me, please. Give me another chance.
Come on.
And that's when he's going to start delivering you and teaching you.
Here you go.
Because he hear an earnest plea from your heart. Some of you been walking around in arrogance and pride, don't even want to take correction. Some of you been walking around acting like you all right. But you will allow that stumbling block, that sin, block you from seeing his marvelous light. So you can't even say to me that you've been going in front of the Father, that you've been fasting, this or that. You can't say none of that. Because if you're still walking with a certain sin, that means you ain't purged it yet. You ain't casting it in the fire. See, the Father, the word say that Yahweh Shai got something like a gold bowl. He got something like this, or smaller. He got an urn, a brass gold bowl, something like that, brass, I think.
Yes.
But he bring it to the Father. I would believe it's gold. I have to check that. But he brings our supplication and our tears to the Father. And I've seen him take a supplication. Because I could bring a supplication of yours just like Yahweh Shai will bring it.
Yes.
See, when you bring it, you actually bring it through the Spirit, and then the Spirit bring it to Yahweh Shai, and then he brings it to the Father.
Yes.
When I bring your supplication, I bring it through the Spirit, then to Yahweh Shai, and then Yahuwah. So, your cries, your hurts, your pains could be in that next exchange to the Father from Yahweh Shai. You could bring something to him that's weighing you down and say, I can't do it no more. I can't pretend and act like I'm right. Father, take this. Yahweh Shai, take my supplication, take my pain and my hurt, and offer it up to the Father, because I know he's mighty to smoke this as a worthy sacrifice. And it'll be a delight that I bring him my struggle, and he give me all the gladness for my mourning. I know somebody felt that, because I did. Hallelujah.
Yes.
So, get rid of your sin and your shortcoming, your setbacks and your stumbling blocks. Get rid of people of association that's been doing the same thing that you was even doing, and you didn't forgot it. So why you hang around somebody else that hadn't forgot it yet?
Yes.
If you going to prosper for Yahweh, you got to leave baggage behind. If you going to prosper to a narrow lane, you can't bring a wide load. If I'm going down the street, one car can go one direction, and my car can go one direction, you think I can bring a wide load on that street? The path to the kingdom is narrow. So why I think my whole family come with that?
Come on.
Why I think all my co-workers coming with that? See, what it is we have to figure out what Yahweh want. And he want his elect back.
Come on. Come on.
So if they ain't elect, and if they are somebody that you think that might care about the Father, give them what you know and get to go and hit the road. Because this kingdom is only fit for the just and the ones that endure. So if you ain't been enduring, you ain't been having no struggle, you probably ain't for the kingdom. Because the kingdom gonna try the workers through fire.
Yes.
Because we gotta come out refined. We gotta come out finished. That's why we're gonna Yahweh Shai waiting for us to come out like this in the white, saying that I have been through the walk and I resemble a new creation. I resemble you. When they see me, I'm walking in faith. Because that's what you was doing all day and night.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Thank you.
God.
Thank you.
God. Why?
Thank you so much, King David.
Hallelujah.
Shalom.